Well, hey fellow YouTubers, it's Kat at An Itty Bitty Homestead, and today we are making some homemade meatloaf. But the first thing we have to do is ground up a singular chicken breast. I'm going to get you turned in, oh my word, turned around, brought in closer, and I'll show you exactly what we're doing. I'm going to be making little mini meatloaves. This is impromptu, but I want to freeze them because as soon as I get my second, sorry, this camera is slowly working its way down. As soon as I get my second COVID vaccine in April, then I want to wait. I'll wait the 2 weeks, and then I want to hit the road for a little bit before I come home and have to start packing my house up to sell it. Okay, so something I'm not looking forward to. But anyway, all right. Don't mind the hair or the looks. I just decided to stay in my nightshirt today, and when I showered this morning, I just threw my hair up in a little messy whatever because it's getting tremendously long, and I don't know if I like it or not. But anyway, yeah, let's get going. Let's make some meatloaf. All right, so I'm gonna put one glove on. Actually, I have been putting this off for days, so I gotta just do it. Get it done, right? All right, whoops. I threw the garbage in my drawer. Okay. All right, so let's lock that. I've got the big blade in here. Oops, you can't see that. There we go. So the big blade is in here. The chicken breast is going to go down there. Okay. So this chicken is still just a smidgen frozen. All right, I'll bring you back when this process is done. Okay, I think we're recording again. So I got a bunch of different seasonings here. I don't really remember how to make meatloaf, but if I remember my mom correctly, meatloaf is just sort of like whatever you want. Oops, I forgot my onion soup mix. So I just made up this onion soup mix yesterday. This is 3 batches. This is Bourdain's recipe, but it's also the same one that Christine, I can't remember what her website was. She's not really doing it anymore. But anyway, hers is the same. So I'm going to put just a tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half. So it was a heaping tablespoon and then a little bit less than half a tablespoon. Okay. And then I'm going to do some of my own dehydrated onions that I mixed with some of diced dehydrated onions that I had. Because I love onions in my meatloaf. Okay, and I'm going to do some ketchup. Oh, I don't know how much, just squirting it around. That's good for moisture. I'm going to do 1 egg. These are large eggs. Okay. All right. Now, because the dry onion soup mix has some salt, I'm just going to do a small pinch of kosher salt. Okay, move that fresh egg out of the way. All right, now we're going to do a little bit of granulated garlic. Because you gotta have garlic, right? So that's maybe half a teaspoon to a teaspoon. Some parsley. So maybe a tablespoon and a half of parsley. Just picked this up yesterday. Some smoked paprika. So maybe teaspoon of smoked paprika. I don't know. I'm not measuring. I never measure when I do this. And then I've got some generic Italian style breadcrumbs. That's maybe a quarter of a cup. All right. I think that's all I want to try and throw in there. Oh, pepper. Forgot pepper. So let's see how this goes. If I need to, I will add, I brought 2 eggs over, so if I need more moisture in here, I will add the other egg. But I think we're going to be okay. So that breast I used, I'm assuming was, maybe just slightly under a pound, maybe 3/4 of a pound. So I'm hoping this will make maybe 3 small meatloaves, because that's all I want. I bought these little metal pans at Smart & Final. Today you get 3 for $2.49, and they have a cardboard lid. So I'm going to, whoops. Oh, goodness. I had those apart, and then I put them together. Okay, I'm going to try and get my meatloafs too. Now you can add other stuff in here. You can add bell pepper. You could add mushroom, which I'm debating. I want to add some mushroom, although I don't think so. Not this trip. So let's smell it. Things were so much safer when I was a kid. My mom would have actually, well, except for this chicken in here. But if it had been all beef, my mom would have had me taste the meat raw. Kind of seems like it needs something, but I don't know what. But you know what? We'll just leave it at that. All right, now let's put on another glove, and let's, before we do that, let's line these pans so maybe we can use them again. Be right back. Okay. So there we go. Parchment paper, and let's see. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to get 3 out of this. That's good. And they'll be good size for one person. It's just me. So, okay. This guy can have some more. And that guy can have some more. All right. Yay, yay, yay. All right, let's fix this guy. Make it in an approximate shape of a meatloaf. So you want it pretty even. There we go. Okay, let's do this guy. Yeah, that's a definitely a good size for a meal. You can see what I'm doing. I hope you can. So, I'm going to get too flat. Maybe going a little too flat. These aren't burgers. Okay, and I want to be able to get the lid on when they're done cooking. Okay. All right, so that's 2 down. And here's the 3rd one. There we go. Okay, I think I fussed too much. All right, so now I'm going to take our ketchup. This is a no sugar added ketchup. And just going to drizzle over the top. Maybe. All right. All right, so my oven has preheated to 375. I'm going to put these in the oven and check on them in about 25 to 30 minutes, and I'll bring you guys back. Hey, fellow YouTubers and puppy owners and whatever, for babies, whatever you want to call them. I'm just doing a really quick I'm making the topper for my dog food for on top of their kibble. They get about a fourth of a cup each meal. Sorry, my hair's a mess. I've been putting things away. So let me turn you around and bring you close, and I'll tell you what I've got in here so far. I have got 3 cups of rice cooking in my Instant Pot, and then once I add that, I'll add some chicken broth to all this, and I'm going to go scramble up 3 eggs and add that to my little concoction here, and the dogs will be happy. All right, let's take a look. All right, so there's absolutely no measurements here. So what I've got here is Honeyville freeze-dried chicken chunks. I've had them for a couple years now, and so I just decided to use them. And then I've got some Thrive dehydrated carrots that I put in here. And then some of my own, these were pre-frozen peas that I dehydrated. I think that's all I've got in here so far. So what I'm going to add to here is a quart of chicken broth. Just for some added flavor. I might go ahead and just do that now, my homemade chicken broth. And yeah, and then I'm going to add rice and water, and this will be the topper. This lasts probably a week, maybe a week. I'm feeding 3 dogs. So my old guy, PJ, you want to see him, he's sitting much out of the way. Let me turn the camera around. Hold on a minute. There you go. There he is. Say hi, PJ. Say hi to YouTube world. Say I'm scruffy. Mom doesn't bathe me. I'm smelly. I'm losing teeth. Okay. And I'm almost 15 years old. Yes, you are. Hello. Hello, my old man. Yeah, he'll be 15 on April 5th. So, his sister passed away about 2 years ago. He hasn't really been the same. But anyway, not making things sad. But there you go. So, he gets more of this. He probably gets almost half a cup with a little bit of kibble, just because his teeth are so bad. And I have been brushing them, and I do clean them myself. But he's getting old enough to the point that some of his teeth are loose, and yeah, I don't want to put him through any anesthetic. So, all right, so this is going to be homemade dog topper. All right, there you go. All right, remember, if you like these kind of videos, please remember to leave me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and I will bring you guys back when I add the rice. Oh, and I just found a can of black beans that I did in October of 2017 that I dehydrated. So I'm going to add some of those for a little more protein and fiber. There we go. Got to keep the babes healthy. All right, and I will just vacuum seal this shut. You want to see me do it? Yeah. So, put my little lid thing on it. There we go. I'm not going to pull out my machine. I'm just going to use this. Okay, I can pick it up. It is sealed. Now what I'll do is I'll leave this on my little bar up here for a couple days. Make sure the seal stays and put it away if I don't need to use it again before I actually make it down the hall with it and put it in the pantry. Okay, now we'll be back when the rice is done. All right, so I have taken the liberty off camera and I added some of my dehydrated black beans. I'm not sure if I showed you that or not. Maybe I did. And then I cooked up the 3 eggs, scrambled them and diced them up. And then I added 1 pint of chicken broth. That's the liquid you see in there. And right now I'm heating up some water to add to this to make sure I rehydrate everything. And then closer to the time to feed the dogs, I'll add some rice, stir it up, and we'll call it done. All right. Well, we could probably call this quits on a video. You know how the rest of it goes. So I'm going to put water in here up to about this line. So I'm going to cover it with probably about 1 inch of liquid, and then I'm going to put the lid on it and let it sit for about half an hour, 45 minutes, and then it'll be ready for the dogs to eat, and the rice will be done in about 6 minutes. All right. Thanks again for sticking to the end. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, so you can be notified of new videos, which I try to put up every other Friday because I know everybody's busy and everybody likes to watch lots of channels. So I don't want to be one of those channels that just inundate you. Oh, scratch that word. That bother you a lot. Okay, thanks guys. See you later. Bye. Meatloafs are looking good. They've been in here 30 minutes. That one, the internal temperature read 165. This one read 145. So I'm going to go with that one. And so I've added another 20 minutes to the cook time. I've taken the tin foil off the top. And I'm just going to let these rip till they're done. So probably about an hour total of cooking time. Okay, bring you guys back. All right, there you go. They are done. So it took 50 minutes roughly to cook these. Internal temperature is above 165 on all 3. So let's do a little taste test. It's a little too early to have dinner. Let's take a look at what the inside looks like. Yeah, look at that. Come on, focus. Here you go. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Okay, because this is so hot, I think I'm going to take a smaller bite. Sorry for the jiggling. I'm holding my tripod. Okay, there we go. Isn't that beautiful? Smells delicious. Really good. That's really good. I'm glad I put the smoked paprika in there. Gives it a little hint of smoke flavor. Not dry. It's delicious. Just delicious. All right. There you go. Meatloaf success. So, if you like these videos, please remember to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. And go ahead and leave me a comment if there's anything you'd like to see. And if it's something I can whip up, I will certainly do it. Whip up, can up, dehydrate, whatever you need me to do. All right? So, also take time. Look at some of my other videos. I've got lots of them up there. And some of them are really good. Okay, well, most of them are really good. Okay, maybe none are really good, but I don't know. All right. Thank you, everybody, so much. Stay safe. Wear your mask. Get your vaccine if that's what you're inclined to do. And see you in the next video.